Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Wednesday morning. Good morning to you wherever you are. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope you're excited and ready for this amazing story. One of my favorites, Abelo the Adventurous Aardvark. And this one is written by Mbonabi Thomas and also illustrated by Cherise. So I hope you're ready for this and ready to enjoy. Ready for an adventure to Zambia, Southern Africa. Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. Thank you for joining in. Please, as always, let us know who is joining in with you and indeed where you're joining us from. And if you're joining in alone, still you are welcome to the party. Good morning to you. Get ready, get your hiking boots and join Abelo on this amazing adventure. Good morning to you. Let us see who is joining us. And of course, before we get started today, just want to really put it out there and thank all the veterans, the people who've served, and we're celebrating them today, remembering them today, and all the families that have been affected, of course, by the service of our service people. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today as we go on this journey. Abelo the Adventurous Aardvark, story by Mbonabi Thomas and of course illustrated by Cherise Harris. Good morning to you. All right, let us see who is with us today. Good morning, Tendai Chineva. How are you doing? Closer to home today. Yes, we're in Zambia. Good morning to you. Ian and Ethan, how are you doing out in LA? Good morning to you. Harmony Beth, right here in the East Bay. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us today. Anna Lima in Chicago. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining in as always. Appreciate you. Happy Wednesday. In LBC, good morning to you, Chriselle. Good morning to you, Clay. And I hope, Rocco, you are able to join us today as it is a holiday. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining in. Happy that you are here. Yes, indeed, Rocco in the house. Good morning to you, Rocco, Clay, and Chriselle out in Long Beach. Good morning. Mbonabi Thomas, our author today. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us all the way out in Barbados. Good morning to you. Yes, indeed. Mbonabi is taking us on a journey to Zambia today, Luangwa to be specific, and yes, we will be enjoying that trip together. Thank you so much, Mbonabi Thomas. Absolutely loving having you here. Thank you. Good morning. Anna Lima, happy Wednesday indeed, and you can't wait to travel to Zambia. Yes, indeed. I hope you have your gear ready. Good morning to you. Mbonabi Thomas, one more time. Darky Sherpa, good morning to you. I am so glad you could join us today. Pema and Maya, good morning to you as well. It has been a minute, but I am glad you are here. Good morning to you. Amanda West, Sarah and Nathan out in Illinois as well. Good morning to you and welcome to Storytime. I hope you are ready. Oh my goodness, I have to remind myself. Marlon, a big hug to you. Thank you for joining in. Good morning, Ethan and Ian as well. Thank you so much, Tendai Shteva, for the heads up. Good morning to you. Roz Collins and Jack from Portland. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining in Story Time. Oh my goodness, I love it that we have so many people back today because it's a holiday. I love it. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining in. Who is at the beach in Manzanita today visiting his grandparents? All right, Jack, enjoy it. Enjoy the beach. It is a little cold out here in Auckland, so we're probably going to be staying indoors, but enjoy it, Jack. Have fun out there. Thank you so much for letting us know. Jen Betta, good morning to you. Happy I missed this day, you say. Thank you so much, Jen Betta. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're enjoying your break. Inatu Tutu Mauluka, all the way out in Australia. How are you doing in Melbourne? Thank you so much for joining us today. Good morning to you. Or is it good evening? How are you doing? All right. Mbonabi, it is a pleasure. Thank you so much for sharing this amazing book with us. I am so glad that we are able to share it right here on Storytime. Thank you so much. And of course, for introducing people to this amazing, wonderful place. One of the most beautiful places on earth. Yes, Luangwa in Zambia. Good morning to you. Timothy Dixon, the Songbox Salute. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed, the composer and of the song that you're hearing in the background right now. Timothy Dixon, thank you so much. The soapbox salute. Thank you for the theme song. Good morning to you. Hopefully a bike ride today. Good morning, good morning. Jessica Fontino and Desmond in Gilroy. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Welcome to Story Time. Thank you for joining in. And Tanika, how are you doing? And you're saying you're joining in with your girls. Please remind me their names. I know Ava is with you. So Ava and then Tanika, and who else is with you? Good morning to you. Ellen Edwards in Chicago. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Yes, Illinois, Chicago really representing right here. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Rachel Sikwese. How are you doing? Bayel, how are you doing? I hope I got the name correctly. But yes, indeed, here we go. Tusaiwe, Nataisia, and Kupela. How are you doing today? Yes, indeed, the Bayo bunch. Good morning to you, Tusaiwe, Nataisia, and Kupela. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. I am glad you're able to join in today. Good morning to you. Ross Collins says, good morning to you, Portlandians who are here. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Big hugs coming to you from Ross Collins out in Portlandia. Good morning. Misty Morris in Salt Lake City. Good morning to you. How are you doing? And who indeed is joining in with you? Thank you for joining in Storytime today. Wow. We're about to begin our trip to Zambia today. And of course, at the end of the story, we will be learning a little bit more about the beautiful country right in the center of Southern Africa. Here we go. Abelo, the Adventurous Aardvark. I hope you are ready. And yes, indeed, this one is written by Mbonabi Thomas, who is here with us this morning. Thank you so much, Mbonabi Thomas. And of course, illustrations by Cherise Harris. Thank you so much for joining us. And here we go. Yes, indeed. Abelo, the Aardvark, was always in a bad mood. Many things annoyed him. He didn't like waking up at sunset when the other animals went to sleep. He didn't like his long nose, his sticky tongue, his short legs, and his long paws. Why do I look so awkward, Mama? My nose is too long. My tongue is so sticky. I wish I had a smaller nose, shorter ears, and a normal tongue, cried Abelo. Ah, Abelo, you're not awkward, Mama reassured him. You're an aardvark, and a handsome one too, kissing his angry little face. You need your nose to find all those delicious bugs, like the termites and ants I bring to you every night. And believe me, it is much easier to catch them with a sticky tongue. Soon you will be out there catching them for yourself, she said. Before she could finish answering him, he was asking another question. Oh, Abelo. Why do we have to get up when other animals go to sleep? I would like to be out there in the sun with the other animals, he cried. Abelo, our eyes are different. We can't withstand too much sun. We have special eyes that see much better in the night, Mama tried very hard to explain. Oh no, now I have eye problems too? I don't want to be an aardvark, pouted Abelo. Oh, Abelo. Mama knew that her Abelo was no ordinary aardvark. He was smart and he wanted to know more, to do more, and to see more. We go out after sunset because we are nocturnal. We are nocturnal animals. She was really trying her best to make Abelo understand. What is noctino? He asked. This made Abelo even angrier. He was not only awkward and allergic to the sun, but now he was noctino too? Or noctino as well? Nocturnal, said Mama as she spelled out the word for him. Nocturnal. It means of the night. Our eyes can only see properly at night. There are other animals like us too, like Mr. Mundo, our neighbor. Mr. Mundo was an owl, but this didn't impress Abelo at all. He continued every night begging his mother to go out in the day and for the whole day. Abelo lived in the Luangwa Valley, one of the most exciting places on the planet Earth. He desperately wanted to explore the entire valley. Mama got so tired of Abelo's questions and angry attitude that she decided to ask Mr. Mundo the owl for advice. He was known among the nocturnal animals for his wisdom. Mr. Mundo scratched his bald head and fixed his glasses. Abelo is very intelligent, curious, and unique, Aardvark. I think I can help you, Mama Aardvark. I will make you some special glasses to protect your eyes from the sun, and I will draw you a special map of the safe places to visit in the valley, and what diurnal animals to talk to and which to avoid. Yes, indeed. What does diurnal mean, Mr. Mundo? Asked Mama Aardvark. It simply means animals that are most active in the day, the exact opposite to us. I will have everything ready for you in a few days, smiled Mr. Mundo. Thank you, Mr. Mundo, for your help. You are a genius. Mama Aardvark beamed with joy. She wondered to herself where he got all his smarts from. He was surely the smartest and wisest animal she knew. Wise old Mundo. A few days later, Abelo found a neatly packed parcel at the entrance of their barrow. Mama, Mama, shouted Abelo. What is this? It looks very strange, he asked with curiosity. Mama knew what it was. She carefully opened it and found a very descriptive, colorful map, a note, and two strange-looking objects which she knew were the special glasses for their eyes. Mama read the note. Dear Mama Aardvark, I have made the glasses for you and young Abelo. I have also drawn a map of the valley. Follow it carefully. Oh, remember to pack some lunch. Enjoy your day of adventure, Abelo, from Mr. Mundo. Mama, does this mean we can go out in the day and for the whole day? Can we really? Can we go tomorrow morning? Wow, I can't believe this. Abelo was so excited. Yes, we can, said Mama. She smiled as she watched him jump up and down with excitement. She put the map in the basket of food she had already prepared for their special day out. Then she took the two strange-looking objects. Abelo, let us see how these things work. Mr. Mundo said we need them to protect our eyes. She carefully put them on his curious little face. Then she put them on hers. Abelo giggled. Mama, you look funny. They both had a good laugh at each other. All right, Abelo, let us go back to sleep. We have a long day tomorrow, said Mama. For the first time ever, they would have to sleep in the night. Oh. Abelo was up long before sunrise and ready to go on his outing. With his special glasses on, he watched in awe as the big yellow sun rose over the valley, ushering in the cheerful noises and cheerful colors of a new day. It was magical. Mama soon joined him with her basket, and off they went. Following Mr. Mundo's map, their first stop was by the hippopotamus stand along the lush green grass patches by the Luangwa River. Mama whispered, let us stay behind these shrubs and watch them swim. It is safer. Abelo wanted to run and swim with the amazing creatures, but he obeyed his mama and kept very quiet. They are hippos, said Mama softly, as she read from Mr. Mundo's map. Mama continued, they are great swimmers and spend most of the day in the river. They only come on land to eat and sleep. And those monstrous-looking creatures over there on the banks of the river are crocodiles. They are very dangerous. We should keep our distance. Abelo nodded quietly, but he was not afraid. Can you see those huge and majestic animals? Asked Mama. They are called elephants, Mr. Mundo said. And she was suddenly interrupted by something. Oh, what was it? Hello there, my name is Himondo. She giggled. Abelo and Mama jumped in fear. Abelo ran and hid behind his mother. But Mama was soon relieved as she realized that it was only a harmless baby hippo. There is Himondo. Sorry I startled you. I didn't mean to. I just came to play. This is my special hiding spot, giggled Himondo. She had the most beautiful smile and such a happy voice that Abelo wanted to run off with her and play. Can he come and play with me? Himondo asked, in the happiest voice Abelo had ever heard. Abelo looked at his mother for permission and noticed she had also liked the happy hippo. All right, but don't go too far. I will be right here watching you, said Mama. Thanks, Mama. I love you. You're the best Mama ever. He hugged her. Mama smiled. She could hardly believe what she heard. Was this her Abelo? She beamed with joy and pride. What is your name? asked Himondo. My name is Abelo, he said. That's a beautiful name, she beamed. Thanks, said Abelo with a smile. That was the first time that Abelo had ever smiled, and he felt a warm feeling in his little heart. So he smiled again and again. What is that? asked Abelo with excitement. It's so beautiful. It is a butterfly. What? Have you never ever seen a butterfly? Giggled Himondo. No, Abelo shook his head shyly. Himondo, what are those? Look at their stripes. What are they? He asked. They are zebras. Abelo, you have never ever seen zebras either? No, Abelo shook his head again. He kept asking her many questions which she happily answered and giggled in between. Learning so much, Abelo. Abelo froze when he first saw a giraffe. He was sure it was the tallest, most majestic and elegant creature he had ever seen. By now, Abelo was so excited and so happy that he did a happy dance which made Himondo burst out in laughter. Abelo had never felt this happy before. Himondo was having fun. She had never met an animal like him before. Come to think of it, she actually had never seen one like him ever. Abelo, where have you been? She asked with a sweet, innocent laugh. Underground in our barrow, answered Abelo, with his head down, his shoulders slumped as he suddenly remembered that he was still an aardvark. Why do you live underground? Continued Himondo, still ignoring his sad face. I am an aardvark. We are nocturnal animals, so we sleep during the day and come out in the night. That is when we can see properly, he answered quietly. That is super, Abelo. Is that why you have those things on your eyes? What are they? She asked with a lot of excitement. Yes, they are glasses. I have to wear them to protect my eyes from the sun. Mr. Mundo, my neighbor, made them for me and my mother, he answered, this time confidently. Is he an aardvark as well? She asked. Oh no, laughed Abelo. He is an owl, a bird of the night. He is a genius. Maybe he can also make you some cool sunglasses. Giggled Himondo. That would be awesome. Hey, Abelo, come race me to that tree over there and back, she challenged him, and off they went. They ran back and forth till they were exhausted. Let us sit down and watch the beautiful birds. They make very lovely sounds, suggested Himondo. Abelo agreed. He suddenly remembered how very hungry he was. So he took out his little pouch of termites which Mama had packed for him. He opened the pouch and the bugs quickly started to crawl out. He stuck his tongue into the pouch and all the bugs got stuck on his long and sticky tongue. "Ah!" exclaimed Himondo. "That is amazing, Abelo. You are so clever. Is that how you catch your food?" "Yeah, that's how aardvarks get their food." Seeing how impressed she was, he boasted. We use our special feet to make holes in termite mounds and then stick our tongues out to catch them. "None ever get away." "Wow," she exclaimed. They spent the rest of the day talking and learning about each other's magical world. Both worlds were just as interesting and enchanting. Abelo no longer felt angry or awkward. He was now proud and happy to be an aardvark. "Abelo, Abelo, it's time to go home," shouted Mama. She also had quietly enjoyed her day out but was now exhausted. Himondo was very sad to see her friend go. He was the most interesting animal she had ever seen or met. How about that? "Hey, Abelo, let's tie our tails in a friendship knot and do our happy dance," giggled Himondo. Now that is a sight to behold. An aardvark and a hippo doing a happy dance with their tails tied in a friendship knot? Ha! You would have to come to the magical Luangwa Valley to see this. Mama laughed and laughed as she watched the two dance happily together. She was so happy. Her little Abelo was no longer angry, but was now an amazingly confident and happy aardvark, thanks to a very happy hippo and a very clever owl. As they walked back home into the sunset, Abelo, with the biggest smile, said, "Mama, I am so happy that I am an aardvark. It's cool being different." Mama said, "You should always be happy being who you are and accept others as they are." Abelo nodded, excited to share his day with others and eager for his next adventure. The end. That was Abelo, the Adventurous Aardvark. I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, indeed, it is written by Mbonabi Thomas and illustrated by Cherise Harris. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed that, a journey through the Luangwa Valley. Now to just share a little bit more about the Luangwa Valley, a little bit of note that Mbonabi Thomas put in here for us. The Luangwa Valley is located in Zambia, of course, with three very well-known national safari parks. There is the South Luangwa Park, North Luangwa Park, and Luambe National Park. So hopefully one of these days you will get to visit that beautiful land that is called Zambia and get to see amazing things, amazing animals. And just a little history on Zambia as well. Well, you will have seen I have my orange and green today, and those are a part of the colors of Zambia. But you might want to know that before Zambia became Zambia, it was a British colony called Northern Rhodesia, and this was the map, this was the flag of Northern Rhodesia. So a little bit of trivia for you. And right now, this is the flag of Zambia, and the orange that you see in there represents the minerals. Zambia is known for its copper and many other minerals that are found. There's even a region called the Copper Belt that is built strictly on minerals and mining. And then the black that you see represents the majority people of Zambia, and the red represents the blood that was shed during the struggle for independence from the British. And the green represents all the natural resources that Zambia has. And of course, we fly high like the eagle. That is our emblem in there. So hopefully you learned a little bit about Zambia, a very proud nation, a very beautiful country that is situated right in the heart of Southern Africa. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that story. And tomorrow we are back. Also on the map, just so you know where Zambia is, we are right there, the pink, right in the center of Southern Africa. That is Zambia right there. We have 8 neighbors It is landlocked, but we still have a lot of water in Zambia, including the biggest man-made lake, Lake Kariba. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you join us tomorrow for another trip. This time, we are going to South Africa, and we are going to be singing along and dancing along with Mama Africa. Yes, indeed, the story about Miriam Makeba. Do join us indeed. And of course, in Zambia, if you want to know, we are very proud of our football, and the Chipolo Polo are the male team, and of course, we have the Shipolo Polo, which is the women's team, who have also been doing amazing work. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining us today. Who else joined us indeed for that amazing story? Good morning to you one more time, Misty Morris out in Salt Lake City. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that one. And Misty, please do let us know who joined in with you today for story time. Thank you so much. And also Rachel Sikwese Bayel, thank you so much. The Bayel bunch, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that story indeed. Thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can find the names one more time. Tusaiwe, Nataisia, and Kupela. Thank you so much for joining us. Please, please keep entertaining us. I love seeing your content. Rachel, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, and say we're so excited. Mariam, good morning to you. How are you doing? Yes, indeed. OUSD in the house. And of course, Pauline, how are you doing? I am so glad you were able to join in story time today, and hope indeed you are learning a little bit about Zambia. Good morning to you. Alan Morris, thank you so much for joining us. Please let us know where you joined us from and who indeed joined in with you. Jade and Ava Scarlett, as always, thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely appreciate you. Absolutely love it that you are here. Harmony Beth, you say, love this gentle story and learned so much about aardvarks. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And yes, indeed, thank you, Mbonabi Thomas, for such a well-put book and indeed teaching us a lot about those nocturnal animals. And Rachel, you say, thank you. It's beautiful. When we visited Zambia, it's amazing. Yes, yes, indeed. Please do visit it. Luangwa Valley is absolutely amazing. You will love it. Thank you so much. And Rachel, you say you're originally from the Copperbelt. Well, good to know. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you, Akopala. Good morning. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mbonabi Thomas. Jennifer Vera, you say beautiful colors for a beautiful country. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Mariam, I am glad you enjoyed that story with Pauline. Such an awesome story. Love learning about beautiful Zambia. Going to add this to a story family library. Absolutely, Ross Collins. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Do check out the links below on where you can get yourself a copy. Thank you so much. Jade and Eva Scarlett, one more time. Thank you so much. Jessica Fortino, you say, what a great story. Thank you. Well, Desmond, you are welcome, and thank you for coming in story time today. Appreciate you always. Julianne, good morning to you. How are you doing? You say, my kids are at school, but we've all been to South Luangwa Park and loved it. Well, amazing. Thank you so much. It is always amazing for me when I meet people who've been to the beautiful country. Yes, indeed. I love it, and I am glad that you've been. If you haven't and you're able, please put it on your list. Good morning to you, Nira. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining in. All right, we'll be recording your reading. Thank you. Mama is available. Oh, yes. No, we will be. Yes, that one. I will check in with you, Jennifer Vera. Not quite sure at this point. Thank you so much, Tendai Chineva, as always. Thank you so much. And you say, I used to go to the Kariba as a child. Yes, indeed. A beautiful place. Lake Kariba, Victoria Falls, all those amazing places to see. The great Mosio Tunya. Terry McLeod Kasweka, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in. This has been Story Time. We've been on a journey to Southern Africa in Zambia, and we are back again tomorrow. Keep those bags packed. We'll be down in South Africa, going even further into the heart of Southern Africa as we visit South Africa tomorrow, and singing along and listening to beautiful music. Mama Africa, the remarkable story of Miriam Makeba. Do join us for that one. Thank you so much, Mbonabi Thomas, one more time. Cherise Harris for Abelo, the Adventurous Aardvark. It has been an honor sharing this one with you all. And yes, indeed, as you can see, my excitement talking about my home country of Zambia. Thank you so much. Much love. And I will see you in the morning when we're back for further travel into Southern Africa. Bye-bye.